Hi everyone, this is Shazia. This video is about additional document request for Canadian immigration, especially for family class. This video is going to be helpful for those who have applied or planning to apply in the future. Usually when you send your application to the immigration office, you will receive a medical request. And if they're not happy with the documents that you have attached or looking for more documents or more information from you, they will send you this request, which will come to the applicant's email ID. This request will have some information in there, like what kind of documents that they are looking for and how can you send it over to them. And it will also specify a timeline. Let's see what this document talks about. This is the email that I received during my application. And to be very clear, receiving this request is not a very positive sign. Usually when they are asking for more information, that shows that they are not very happy or satisfied with the documents that you have already attached with your application. What happens is when you receive this email, your application will go back in the queue in the waiting list, and once you send your additional documents, it might take time for your application to be reviewed again. Hope this is going to help you to understand what kind of documents they'll ask for and what you need to do. First thing first, it will talk about in the very first section, it will give you all the information about your application, your name, and the address. Then it will very clearly tell you like what documents they are looking for. So if you have already applied or planning to apply, you will know that there is a medical test that you need to get done. And for me, they were asking for the medical test proof, which I had to send, and additional request for my wedding photographs. So what happened here is I did attach my wedding pictures. However, I did not attach anything about like the traditional rituals or the wedding proper pictures. I just gave them like group pictures where we are greeting people, we are welcoming people and stuff like that, but it was not about the rituals. Hence they were very specific and asked me to send documents where I and my husband are signing the marriage certificate and pre-wedding and post-wedding pictures. So they might even ask you for birth certificate, they might ask you for marriage certificate and things like that. And anything which is in written, you have to make sure that you are sending a translation along with that if it is in any other language other than English. And for photographs, you have to make sure that you have a description as it's clearly mentioned here. Ensure that it's clearly labeled in English, and you have to describe what occasion was it and who all are there in that picture. And you also need to put the date that the picture was clicked on. So you might have noticed that it says final request on the top, and then it also says that this is the final reminder, and no further requests will be sent. This is the very first time that they asked me for the documents, and this is how they do send the very first request. So you cannot expect them to send you a reminder. You need to make sure that you are sending the requested documents within 30 days. So if you see the date here, 2019 April 11th is the date that they gave me, that I have to make sure that they receive my documents before that date. Usually it's the 30 days window. So once this is done, if in case there's like a possibility that you do not have some of these documents, so you need to clearly mention that why you don't have that document and by when you can provide. For example, if you will not be able to provide that document, you just need to mention why you cannot provide that information. For example, if you had a registered wedding, and if they are asking for pictures, your traditional wedding pictures which never happened, so you might have to explain that to them in an email. The second page on this email talks about the translation. So as I have mentioned before, anything which is in any other language than English, you have to attach translation, and it has to be a certified translator. So you have to get it attested. Then you must be thinking, after receiving this request, how do I send it? Where do I send it to? So you do have an option to mail it to them. You can send the hard copies. However, I wouldn't suggest this because it's going to take long. You do have online options. So they will mention which email ID you need to send it to. Please make sure that this one was for me. So my immigration office is going to be different than yours. So you need to make sure that you are sending it to the right immigration office. The email address that is mentioned on your letter, you have to just send it to them. There's another option. You can use a web form and attach all the requested documents and send it over. Again, I would highly recommend that you provide as many documents as you can. For example, in my case, they requested for wedding pictures. If if I can provide more than what they have asked for, it's a good thing to go ahead and provide more and more information and more documents so that they are satisfied that this is a genuine relationship. Um, I would suggest that you do both, because when they requested my documents, I did email them to this email address. Along with that, I did send a web form. Hope this video is helpful for you. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up if you like this video and think like it's going to be helpful for you to take care of your application in any better way. Please do let me know what more would you like to know from my experience. I'll be happy to share it with you.